Hello, Mustangs. So, Coach Hai here. Today I want to talk about this homework I'm going to give you. So please, everyone must watch. I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. Okay. So the topic today is defending the principles here. Okay. So it'd be pressure cover balance and then goal side, ball side. Let me explain what it means. Okay. Pressure, very straightforward, is, for example, the number two, right back. The opponent's left winger has the ball. Then, if you are closest in this structure, if you're closest to the ball, then you must press. Yes. The reason to press is to close down the angle, delay the attack, and make it difficult for them. Because if you don't press, you pass here, they can cross it in. So that's the purpose, press. Okay, very simple. The closest one player to the ball must press. Okay. Now, to balance, this is a very complicated or comprehensive concept. Cover, what it means. First, that means there's the second concept here. There's goal side, ball side. As the number 3, your center back, our center back, you must be goal side, ball side to your mark, or you can find whoever opponent that you are on the goal side, ball side of him. In this case, that will be number 9. Okay, why is that? So I am now on the goal side of number 9. Am I closer to the goal than number 9? Yes. Am I closer to the ball of number 9? Yes. So we say I must be on the goal side, ball side of my individual mark. Okay. The reason here is about cover. Okay, cover to me, that means two things. One is that you are covering your individual mark. That means when the ball goes to him, then you know it's my job to press. Okay, that way we don't cause the confusion when the number 9 is here in between the number 4 and number 3. When the ball is passed to him, who to press the ball, who become the presser. Now I know it's me. Okay, it's number 1 for press. For cover. The number 2 is to cover your ball side teammate. What it means? It's number 2. Okay, so I must cover the space behind number 2 in case this happens. Okay, so 11 beats number 2, comes here. The number's on him. Then I must know in this moment is I abandon my mark, go to press 11. Okay, then my teammate will adjust afterwards. The second example of this is number 4. Okay, same idea. I cover number 10. At the same time, I cover the space behind number 3. Okay, that will be here. For example, if the number 9 receive the ball here, which is difficult, number 3 should be able to cover most of the space. But in case a perfect pass happen, then I must know. In this case, I abandon my mark to cover for my ball side teammate. Okay. The last concept here is balance. Balance is easy to understand. Now, I have 2 jobs as number 3. I have the job of number 9. I have the job of number 11 in case our number 2 gets beat. Then I must find the space between 9 and 11. It doesn't always have to be in the middle, okay? So it depends. That's why we can see, we always say, hey, let's stay compact. Let's stay the far side fullback, you must tuck in. The reason being, imagine we play like this. No, like this. Number 3 has to be balanced between 9 and 11. Then look at the gap, look at the space here. the 11 will beat number 2, it will take too long for my number 3 to cover. Okay, so that's why we must tuck in. So often I have this conversation with my player. A common mistake is number 5, our left back will say, hey, I have my individual mark here. You see that? So the right winger, then I must go here. No. So the job of you is to be balanced between 7 and 10. And in this case, 7 is not a threat. There's no danger there. Okay, so you do have the balance. You do know when the ball is somehow crossed to number 7, it's your job to press, but number 10 is way more dangerous. So how do you balance that? Is you go closer to 10. Okay, and then you can leave the 7, not forget about him. You know he's there, yeah, but at this moment he's much less of a danger than number 10. Okay, so that's balance. All right, before we move on, a very common thing we like to do is this. Okay, so protect inside. So that's the concept that many of us been hearing since we're little. Okay, so we protect inside. For example, 3 and 4 here, we protect inside of my individual mark. But let's see what's going to happen. Now, first, number 2 has no cover behind. If 11 beats him, then we have no solution. Okay, so if the number 3 wants to go, it's too far. And then by the time he goes, number 9 is wide open. They have so much time to decide to connect with the 9. Now it causes trouble. Okay, the other thing is, for example, number 11 will play the ball here, number 9 can get it. Okay, so even though we can apply pressure, but now we lost our territory. Okay, so the outer ball is in a much more dangerous area than it was here. Okay, so basically this way you can still have a clear individual mark, but the thing is that we must be on the same page. That if everyone's understand goal side, ball side, then we're not going to give up the space here. Okay, now let's add one more layer and be quick about this. So the concept will be the same, goal side, ball side. Let's see, so we have our 7 here. Okay, so one more layer and we move the ball. Let's say they have 6 here. Okay, they have the 8 here. Now things will change just a little bit. Number 3 here, and we move the ball to here. Okay, now as the second line of our defending structure, that'll be the midfield. Same thing, the closest one must press the ball. The rest of you be on goal side, ball side of your individual mark. So in this case, 7 be here against the 3, 8 be here against the 8. Okay. The reason we must do this is, so there's one more thing before compared to the back 4. Okay, is now you have one more job to cover, as I say. So for example, use number 7 as an example. Our right winger, now you must tuck into this area. The reason being, you must cover in case 6 gets beat. Okay, so you cover your ball side teammate. Now you also keep an eye on number 3 as he is your individual mark. The next thing you must be aware of is the opponents behind you. Okay, we always want to cover this penetration pass. So 3 drops now instead of 2. 1, cover for him in case he gets beat. Second, when the ball is passed, then you must realize that you are the presser. And most important, arguably, is to stop the penetration. Okay, so if there's a guy here, then your position must be here, that's closer to them, and then you balance all your 3 jobs. So 1, 2, 3 jobs. Okay, so in this case, then you can be a little bit far away from there, but you must cover here. And how do we adjust? As our 6 approach to the ball? So let's see. So if 6 is far, then your job is most likely here. No? So make sure this ball does not go through. As the 6 goes closer to the ball, and the red 6 has no option, because if he tries to pass the ball, our 6 will get the ball. No? So in this moment, number 7, that you know that this passing line is no longer open, yeah, because number 9 will adjust. Number 9 maybe go here a little bit. Then now it's the time that I can move closer to number 3, as long as I'm sure this passing line does not open. Okay, so even number 9 move here, then I'm still fine. Okay, maybe if I press over all the way up here, no good. Okay, so now we'll come here and receive the ball. So you must be aware of this, that cover this pass is your priority. Okay, so this is not, but when the ball is passed, then you need to know that I must go. Okay, there's one example that that we played, that we faced during, I can't remember which game, but that was you, Gurj. Okay, so this ball here, I remember that time I was yelling, hey, you must step, you must press. It was like this. It was much higher. It's not like here, but concept is the same. So the left back has the ball, yeah, and then we have someone, right winger, go to press the ball. The left winger was here open, and then you were here. Remember, we had a conversation about protecting the space behind you. That's the most important job, yeah. In case the ball goes here, then you must be ahead of 11 to win the ball. But that's the case if you are like this, no? So I do not want you to go like this, because it will be on the race. Then if you lose the race, then we're in danger. But at the same time, you don't have to be here, yeah? Like I just said, if the 7 is so close to the ball, then the ball is no longer a threat, that no longer possible to hit it through here, then I want you to go closer to 11. Okay, so as long as number 7 approaches to the ball and 11 is here, I want you to go closer to 11, because like I said, the ball has no option but to play to the foot of 11. No, so that's why I don't want you here. I want to be here. Okay. Any questions? Shoot me in the team chat, please.